50, Connor Burgess, and number 9, Toby Birch.
WPIAL boys lacrosse action here at Gateway High School. Adam Gusky on the call for you as the Plum Mustangs come to town. Gateway unofficially 0-4 on the season, while the Mustangs are 3-4 on the year. We welcome you to GatewayGatorProductions.com. Vince Russo will be joining us a little bit later this evening, but we thank you for joining us for this WPIAL boys lacrosse matchup. It's been a rough go of it the last several years for Gateway, as things have not gone the way the Gators have wanted. They haven't won a game in 6 seasons, and it's been tough even to score this year for the Gateway Gators.
The assistant coaches, Zane Ray, Ian Wilson, Colin Valentine, and Jesse Letts.
Starting lineups have been announced, and the two teams are now meeting at the middle of the field as we head towards the first face-off of this game between two close rivals. Plum just down the road, a natural rival of Gateway, and these teams have butted heads in different sports over the years for many, many years, whether it be here in Monroeville or just down the road in Plumboro, Pennsylvania. In the net for Gateway is Brian Keener, and it's Colby Birch for the Plum Mustangs as we are set to get this one rolling in Monroeville, PA. Taking the face-off for Gateway is number 8, Princeton White. And for the Mustangs, it's Tyler Brenner. The ball's set. The players are down. And we are underway here in Monroeville, PA. Face-off is won by Plum, and they'll head right to left in the road purple uniforms here in quarter number 1. Pass along the goal line and a sharp angle shot and a goal on the first shot of the game for Matthew Amon for the Mustangs. And take a look at this one coming right off of the face-off. Brenner fed it right along that goal line to Amon, and Amon pulls the trigger and scores. And an early goal for the Plum Mustangs, straight off of the face-off. And again, it's the face-off win for Brenner. Goes left side, pass goes awry initially for Beal. And now he'll rip one wide, and Plum wins the chase as their last back. And the ball stays with the Mustangs.
That goal by number 2, Matt Amen.
Mustangs cycling the ball in the offensive zone. Out of the stick of Major. The ground ball scooped up by Reed Davis. Davis transitioning from defense to offense. Mustangs check the stick, but Gateway scoops the ground ball and maintains the possession. Centering pass. Reed Davis couldn't gather it in, and it's a turnover for the Gators as Connor Burgess goes the other way for Plum. Long stick, long shot. Sails over the net, but the Mustangs are back on the chase, and they continue to maintain the ball. Near side it comes. For the Mustangs, it's Beal. Now onto the right side for Major. Straight in front, and a stick check by Little. And the Gators couldn't get the loose ball, so Plum maintains the possession. 2 defenders there to shut down a shot opportunity for the Mustangs as an errant pass rolls to the far sideline. It'll be Gateway ball. Colin Ireland Will trigger that ball from the far side. Ireland also a linebacker on the Gateway football team. 5'8" senior. Picks up a pick, and he'll bring it near side for Cruz. Pass goes awry, though, and a turnover for Gateway, as both teams bring in some substitutions, including Noah Madden for Plum, and for Gateway, Elijah Michelle. Back to live action we go. Plum with it. Bernardini. Near sideline it comes for Beal. Beal surveying. And works it back for Vincent Barclay. Work back behind for Amen. And then right side. Brenner pausing. He'll go left side now. DiMatteo. Sharp angle. And a good job defensively there for the Gators. Max Goss getting in the way there, stopping that shot before it gets to the goal. Right side now go the Plum Mustangs, as they will pull it back. Spinning, it's Barclay. Works it back now for Beal. Beal. Pass. Bouncing past Liam McMahon to the near sideline, and another Plum turnover. Gateway looking to take advantage of this Mustang giveaway. Trey Little having a tough time scooping up the loose ball. It'll cross the sideline, and the Gators give it right back to the Mustangs. Winding up and shooting, going wide though, Liam McMahon. That'll cross the end line, but stay with the Plum Mustangs as they were back on the chase. Now it's Major. He'll go right. Now pulls it back. Brenner has it for the Mustangs. Feeds it back. Beal. Now again for Brenner. Pitch and catch between Beal and Brenner. On the right side, it's Beal. He'll survey from behind the net now. Passes it right. Now works it back to the left for Brenner. Brenner charges forward, leaps, shoots too high, and across the end line it goes. Possession stays with Plum as the Gators don't even challenge on the chase. Out front it goes, and Gateway scoops the ground ball on a Mustang turnover. A couple of bounces into the stick of Reed Davis, trying to force the issue forward for Austin. With the ball still bouncing loose, and Austin will scoop the loose ball for the Gators. He's shoved across the sideline, and a Gateway turnover gives the ball back to the Mustangs. Nature goes right side. Pass intended for Beal. Hits the turf, but the Mustangs are there to back that up. And a low shot. And Matthew Amen again with his second goal. So 2 goals for the Plum Mustangs, put them on top of Gateway by a score of 2-0. Time on the field, we'll take a pause too. 6:34 to play here in the first quarter. It's the Mustangs 2, the Gators 0. You're tuned into GatewayGatorProductions.com.
Assorted goodies. Thank you for supporting Gateway Lacrosse.
Face off after a Gateway timeout. As it's the Mustangs on top of Gateway 2-0. A pair of goals for Matthew Amen and a false start on the face-off by Gateway gives the ball to the Mustangs. Beal on the left side for Plum. Now he'll go to the right. Scooped out. Major goes right side. Mustangs setting up the offense here. Tight zone defense by the Gators. Little steps out and challenges as McMahon retreats. Work now for Madden. On the defense for the Gators, it's Michelle. Beal now for the Mustangs. Shot goes wide. To the right side of Keener and across the end line. Again, it's Mustangs' ball as they were last back on the chase. Again, Gateway has not done a whole lot of chasing as the ball goes across the end line. Satisfied to set up their defense. Save their energy because their bench significantly shorter than the Plum Mustangs bench. Last time we had Gateway here on GatewayGatorProductions.com, it was even more pronounced because Chartiers Valley had, for all intents and purposes, the college size roster, not necessarily by the size of the young men, but more so by the number of young men on the roster. McMahon for Plum. Goes right side for Barclay. Mustangs setting up the offense from behind the goal. Now worked out front. It's Barclay again. He'll pull it back. Tries to charge forward. The Gators there defensively. Reed Davis getting a bit too aggressive. Delayed penalty against the Gators. Bounce pass near side left for Beal. Beal. Can't get past the Gateway defense. Big check there by Max Goss. Beal spins and gets back up to his feet, and 2 flags are down now. Reed Davis is going to head to the penalty box for the Gators. And this penalty will be reported by our official. So both penalties against Gateway's Reed Davis. 30 seconds for a hold. And 1 minute for a slash. So the Mustangs are a man up. Shot ripped. Little was there on the defensive end, forcing the shot to go awry. Now the Mustangs setting things up. Beal. Battle for it. As DiMatteo scoops it up. Off for Beal. And Beal rips one from 15 yards away. And Gateway with the goal. And the man-up goal for the Gators, or for the Mustangs, puts Plum up on top 3-0.
Goal for number 6, Scott Pushit.
False start by Plum this time. Gives the ball over to Gateway. So a face-off win for Princeton White and the Gateway Gators. Gators heading left left to right here in the white uniforms in the first quarter. Battle for the ball, and Brenner will scoop it up. Now it bounces to the right side. Plum clears the ball into the offensive zone. Centering pass slides to the stick of Brenner. Now the Mustangs resetting their offense. Pass high. And now behind the net. It's Madden.
Goal, Mustangs.
And Plum with another goal. Watch this ball go to the right side. Plum with that goal stretching their lead to 4-0. 2:36 to play here in quarter number 1. A few raindrops starting to fall again here at Gateway High School. We had a pretty significant downpour about an hour before the game. Now just a thick cloud with the sun setting on the horizon as another goal is scored by Plum, this time by James Beal. Talking about the weather, much more seasonal than it has been over the weekend. Right around 50 degrees, the wind making it feel a bit colder. Sunset just before 8 o'clock tonight. And while the wind is reasonably settled now, when it does gust, it's getting up towards 11 miles an hour. As we look to the horizon, we see another bit of a downpour coming, but that is way off in the distance at this point. Hopefully that dissipates before it gets to us here in Monroeville. Princeton White pulls it back and wins the faceoff for Gateway. Big stick check by Plum. Gateway returns the favor, but the ball's still loose, and the ground ball scooped up by Shane Jenkins of Plum. Ball worked out. Now onto the left side. It's Beal. Clock winding under 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Now Major setting things up for Plum. He'll go right side, and then back behind the goal. Amen brings it near side for DiMatteo. Worked out for Beal. Beal straight away. Goes left side again. Shot ripped. Gateway there defensively. Max Goss blocking the shot. Long stick midfielder. Scoops the ground ball. Long pass headed towards Ryan Cruz. But Plum takes it right back on the ground ball. Acher right side. Crow hops his way in. Colin Ireland there to block that shot for the Gators. Still loose. Plum maintains the possession. Down under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Left side. And an underhanded shot, and again it's Matthew Amen, the junior attack.
Number 2, Amen.
As we take a look at this goal, good pass. Amen had the opportunity, and he has shot it low and effectively as he gets the assist from James Beal. And the team set for yet another face-off. For Gateway, it continues to be Princeton White. A new player for Plum. In the face-off circle, 88. So Gateway gets the ball for illegal equipment by the Plum Mustangs. Shot by Gateway. Save is made, though. Good opportunity there for Torin Rhea, as the stop is made by Colby Birch. Shane Jenkins serving the penalty for illegal equipment. 1 minute penalty, you may have heard. Now the Mustangs looking to go with the goal for man down, but you can hear their coaches say hold it, maintain the possession into the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
So one quarter is in the books, and Plum leads Gateway by a score of 6-0. Stay tuned for the second quarter. The Mustangs on top of Gateway, 6-0, here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Plum Mustangs to start the second quarter with the possession. They are a man down just before the quarter break. Shane Jenkins went to the penalty box, guilty of illegal equipment. Gateway started after a Mustang goal. Had an offensive chance there, but it was short-lived as Plum got the ball back and now find themselves on the offensive end trying to kill a penalty. As they cycle the ball to Brenner. And Peters enters the game after Jenkins is released from the penalty box. Straight away the Mustangs have it. A low shot by Liam McMahon. And Plum stretches their lead to 7-0. As we see McMahon crow hop, switch hands from right to left. And a low shot in for the Plum Mustangs. Princeton White taking the face-off. For Gateway. Ball is set. Battle for the face-off. Who scoops the ground ball? Gateway still can't grab it. Finally scooped up by Jenkins. He'll take it right side for McMahon. Mustangs on the offensive end. Plum subbing players in. Nature goes right side. Gateway was there to block the shot. I think it may have caromed off of a helmet as it goes to that far sideline. Ball will stay with Plum. Mustangs with it, it's Madden, left side. Behind the goal, Amen. Near side it comes, shot ripped by Major. That carries wide to the far sideline. Plum is back on the chase after that missed shot. Mustangs bring it near side now for Major. Shot ripped. Defender in the way for Gateway's Max Goss, as that'll carry again across the end line towards that far side. And again, it stays with the Mustangs. Plum cycles the ball out this time for Noah Madden. Now It's Macher. Madden again. He'll go far side. Near side now, McMahon. Work back out. Macher, hop step. He'll pause 10 yards from the goal line. Ball work back. Quick dodge by Beal. He retreats, dodges again, shoots, save is made. And Plum ends up in the crease after Keener's save. Take another look at this one. Keener there in the save, with the save right off the midsection. And the ball works its way into the crease. We see a Mustang into the crease as well. And just as quickly as the Gators make the save and have the possession, they give it back to the Mustangs. Hoddle setting up the offense. Brings it near side for McMahon. Behind. Ball turned over to Gateway. Foul committed by Plum gives the ball to the Gators, but Gateway has a stick checked and loses it just as quickly. It goes back over to Plum. It's McMahon. Worked out. Now onto the left side. Mustangs. Work it near side right for Barclay. Now Brenner. Pulled back. It's Beal. Bouncing pass. Shot ripped by Brenner from some 15 yards away from the goal over the top of the net. But Plum last back and they maintain the ball. Near side it comes for the Mustangs. Barclay. Ball simply falls out of the stick. Back behind the goal by Amen. Gateway was there to cover it up. And Max Goss will bring it forward for Gateway. Snaps a long pass with the long stick. Torin Rhea, far sideline. Steps around a defender. Gateway looking to set up some protracted offense here. Rhea with a spin. Goes out front. Big save made there by Colby Birch. Across the end line. Gateway maintains the ball. And a timeout taken by the Gateway Gators. Gateway with the ball, trailing Plum 7-0. Timeout on the field. We'll take a pause too. You're tuned into Gateway Boys Lacrosse on GatewayGatorProductions.com.
folks. Vince Russo on the call here. 6:53 left here in the first half. Gators looking to get off the schneid and get on the board in this one. Down 7 early here to the visiting Plum Mustangs. We believe the call on the field just a moment ago is an illegal equipment issue against the Gators. Here in their home white uniforms, black numbers, black helmets, all purple top to bottom with white numbers for Plum. So it'll be a man advantage opportunity for the Mustangs, but a nice save there. That one handled in close by the netminder, double deuce Brian Keener.
I'm in the booth. Jill let me out. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I didn't. Jill let me in. Alright, cool. Sounds good.
Shot off the post.
He hit the
That
post.
one get a trail out of bounds. But we'll stay with the Mustangs here. Lead by 7, make it 8. That's going to be a good goal for the Mustangs. Just gripping it and ripping it from the top there. That one getting below the feet of Keener, and that one put to bed by James Beal. Senior for the Mustangs. I want to thank everyone for tuning in here on GatewayGatorProductions.com, whether you're a Gators fan, Mustangs fan, or just a fan of high school athletics, including high school lacrosse.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received this bulletin from the Gateway newsroom. Walking tacos and hot dogs are now available, and hot tea and hot chocolate will be coming shortly.
We just got an announcement over the PA that hot food and hot beverages are incoming. I tell you, that's probably a welcome sound for the folks down taking this one in. It is bitter cold out there today, and that only feels exacerbated by the fact that just a couple days ago here in western Pennsylvania, I don't probably have to tell many folks that are tuned in tonight, but boy, was it gorgeous out. And just sort of that season here in spring where you can get a couple really great days followed by a couple real cold ones, and we got the latter today. You know, some gloomy skies. Even there you see some of that rain coming down over closer to downtown there. Some precipitation falling out of those clouds. Very nearly a scoring chance there for the Gators just a moment ago. Asher Austin cut in front of the goal. Pass was off the mark, so the Gators can't capitalize. So the Mustangs, after that ball trailed out of bounds, will take back over here with a lot of green grass, or turf, I should say, here on the turf of Auntie Marino Stadium's field. Still 4 minutes till halftime, and the Gators trying to put the clamp down here defensively, down 8. Early season matchup, 2 local neighboring schools here in Plum and Gateway, separated by just several miles. Both of these school districts and teams representing East Pittsburgh. And if you look very closely, if we get that shot back up later of the horizon and the weather, can see the UPMC Steel Tower poking up a little bit. You can see downtown up here from our vantage point in the Crow's Nest. So we're not too far from the metropolitan area of downtown Pittsburgh. There's another shot here and a really nice effort inside. It looked like a Gateway Gator got a stick on that one. Max Goss, senior defenseman. There is our shot from our ever-talented camera crew tonight. The shots provided by Lee Schaefer Jr. and Adam Gusky. Lee Schaefer III, our director, and Vince Russo, as previously mentioned on the call tonight, our small but mighty crew, bringing you all the action here as we are fully into spring sports, even if that breeze out there doesn't quite feel like spring just yet. So lacrosse, girls flag football, amongst others. You can catch it all here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Mustangs with the ball again, but this pass well off the mark. Unable to be corralled in the wicket of the intended player, Matthew Amen. So it'll be the Gators and Colin Ireland. Now a senior for this program. Ireland has been a mainstay for a really young program here in the Gators. A quick turnover, and that one hits the side of the cage. So the Gators catch a break there after coughing it up. That ball's still loose. Multiple players in, including Ireland, who comes up with it. And they trying to get that one forward, but unable to take advantage was Trayshawn Little. Shot inside. Really nice job by Ireland getting his body in the way of that one. Didn't even realize at first that he blocked it, but did. And now that ball again loose on the turf. The Gators come up with it. Torin Rhea, now a junior. Saw a good bit of time last season in goal for the Gators. And now we got a call here along the sideline, the near sidelines. What we do know is it's going to be Plum ball. Clock now under 2 minutes to play, 1:48 exactly here at Gateway High School. You heard that hot beverage menu, hot food menu at halftime. Going to be walking tacos, hot dogs, hot tea, and hot chocolate. So kudos to the Gateway Lacrosse boosters for coming through in the clutch. As a flag is thrown, this is going to be a delayed call against the Gators here. It's going to give another man advantage for the Mustangs with not a whole lot of time left in the half. 1 minute, 8 seconds, 68 total ticks of the clock left for them to try and take advantage and extend this lead, which currently sits at 8. You see the guilty culprit there, the aforementioned Trayshawn Little.
Man up, Mustangs.
Legal usage of his stick there going to result in the penalty. Now the Mustangs will spend the rest of this half with the advantage. Looking for goal number 9. Can the Gators continue? It's been a strong few minutes defensively here. No.
Oh, Mustangs.
That one put away quickly from the left side. A tough angle shot. Take another look at it here. Our talented crew getting the replay.
Number 2, Amen.
Right there. Just going a little low with it there was Matthew Amen, the junior attacker for the Plum Mustangs. Who didn't need very long on that advantage that started at 1 minute, 8 seconds. They cash in at the 52-second mark. Quick mental math for this former journalism major says that's 16 quick seconds between the time the penalty was called and the good goal for the Mustangs. Torin Rhea, or not Torin Rhea, excuse me, Trayshawn Little out of the penalty box. And so the Gators back to full strength as we approach the dying moments of this first half here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Strong defensive effort by Goss for the Gators, trying to keep everything out wide. Ball now in the wicket of Noah Madden for the Mustangs. Shot fake, drive inside, player loses footing. Quick turn and shot, that one off the mark. And that should do it.
With Plum on top, time for hot dogs, walking tacos, and
halftime here at Antamarino Stadium. Gators still looking to get on the board. They've kept Plum to single digits. Can the Gators claw their way back into this one? We'll see after about a 10-minute halftime break. Don't go too far. We'll be right back here live from Gateway High School here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. 1 minute until we resume the second half of play here between the Gators and the Plum Mustangs here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Want to shout out Adam Gusky and our crew for taking over some of the commentary duties in my stead. Excited to be here and excited to look ahead at what we've got coming down the pike. Got girls flag football, boys volleyball, boys lacrosse, some more flag football and volleyball toward the end of the month as the calendar turns to May. Hard to believe we're already staring down the barrel of the 5th month of the year. We still got a good bit of this month to go, though. Plenty of good things to watch toward the end of this month on GatewayGatorProductions.com. You can not only find upcoming sporting events, but archives of some of your favorites, especially if you're a parent in the district. Encourage you to check that out along with our YouTube channel, which you can find via the website as well. Gators down 9 as we get ready to start the second half here.
With Plum on top.
We got a holding call against the Gators on the face-off, where Princeton White was doing the duties for the Gators. A shot and a big hit. Colin Ireland laid out the shooter as he let that one go. Shane Jenkins, the junior. You have to think that may have altered the shot as Ireland cleanly coming in and laying the boom there. And very nearly a save, but a wide open look there. No one stepped up. So Leon McMahon, a sophomore for the Mustangs, had all kind of real estate to work with, and that one just dribbles past the netminder Brian Keener, a 5'11 junior for the Gators. So Princeton White back in for the Gators. His adversary, Tyler Brenner, for the Mustangs. And we're right back at it.
Oh, by number 5, James Beal.
Gators with it now. See if they can make something happen here on the offensive end. Ball in the wicket of number 27 for the Gators, Asher Austin. Austin a little back and forth with Colin Ireland. Gators still with it behind their own net. It's Will McGee right now. And a goal on the board for the Gators, who find the back of the net. So Gateway on the board, little embrace there, and fans excited as the Gators able to put one on the scoreboard. McGee able to turn, fire, find the back of the
Goal
net.
by number 7, Reed Davis.
So William McGee with the first goal of the night for the Gators. See if they can't turn that into a bit of momentum here early in the second half. Still a lot of game to play. 4 15-minute quarters. We got 2 behind us, and we're just about a third of the way through the third quarter here. Both teams with a goal in this third period. Plum carried a 9-0 advantage from that first half. So maybe the thought is if the first half was for Plum, the second half could be for Gateway, but right there, the Mustangs right back after it. It's Tyler Brenner. Fires from range, finds the back of the net. And the goal differential back to double digits now for the Mustangs. Clock stops with 10:20 left in the third quarter. See out onto the field there. Number 28 for the Mustangs, Jason Bakke.
Goal by number 18, Tyler Brenner.
Gators have it again. Nice move inside, but losing it toward the front of the net there was Torin Rhea. Ball still loose, and that one is corralled by the netminder for the Mustangs. Number 10, Ziggy Mogg. He was able to get it forward, and the Mustangs will head back on the offensive here. Under the direction of their head coach, Theodore Ben Keller, while Dan Alexander continues at the helm of the Gators. Mustangs lose the ball inside. A quartet of Gators around it, and it's finally picked up by number 15 for Gateway, Elijah Michelle. A 5'11 junior for the Gators, who will have the ball close to midfield. That one will get scooped up, thrown back into play by Reed Davis, the 5'10 senior. Ireland has it, loses it after absorbing a little bit of contact there from Shane Jenkins for the Mustangs. This one passed back over to Ireland, and he just unable to come up with that one. A rare miscue by the upperclassmen. Shot off the mark, but will stay with the Mustangs. Now we have an offside call. It's going to be a 30-second penalty against number 27 for the Gators.
Man up, Mustangs.
So Asher Austin out for 30 seconds means another man advantage for Plum. It's getting called off the field, number 4 for the Gators. Now Goldstein, the 5'4 junior midfielder. Plum put another on the board. They do. It didn't take them very long the last time, just 16 seconds. Took even less this time as they're able to pass that one in quickly and find the back of the net.
Jack Nature.
So lucky number 13 for the Mustangs. Jack Nature finds a little bit of space behind the netminder, Brian Keener. Mustangs now opening up a 3-1 advantage here in this third quarter. The Gators had that sign of life after the goal by Will McGee. Can they pick that momentum back up, find the back of the net again? That pass from Preston White tipped off the mark. Now a mad dash to the corner, and this is going to stay with the Gators. Great hustle down in the corner by the aforementioned McGee. This is where he did the damage last time. Behind the net, circling around in front, see if he goes to the same move again. Mustangs certainly are aware and trying to take that away. So McGee going to have to leave this one up top. For Austin, who got called for the penalty moments ago, but is back after the Mustangs cashed in, and now a hard shot by Austin was on the mark. Now that one saved by the netminder Mag. And a goal the other way, a beautiful shot. And a little bit of celebrating there as looks like one of the younger fellas on the team finding the back of the net. I believe that was Zachary Banicki. Banicki is a freshman, which is probably part of the reason for the extra celebration. Always a good time when you see the underclassmen step in under the lights, which we can say now. Lights are on. Sun is setting. Little Monday night lights here. So Banicki adds to what has been an impressive performance by the Mustangs tonight. But at the other end, quick shot. Finds the back of the net, and the Gators able to respond quickly. A really nice shot by Torin Rhea, again from a really tough angle. Both of the Gators' goals have come on that right side of the field, on the right side of the netminder for Plum, Ziggy Mogg, as you see.
Torin Rhea.
A pretty sunset developing out of what has otherwise been a bit of a dreary day in Western PA, but you get a perfect view of that pretty sunset from here high atop the press box at Antamarino Stadium. Just great facilities here at Gateway High School. That's why you see a lot of postseason events get hosted here, and a myriad of sports, indoor and outdoor. The facilities here, first class, Gateway High School, under the direction of Athletic Director Don Hall. Pass gets past everyone, trails out of bounds, and so the Gators will take back over here with 2 on the board. Only problem is they've given up a baker's dozen to the Mustangs. That pass works, and Ireland able to flip it off of it. He didn't even look, a no-look off of the opponent, out of bounds to keep the Gators possessing the ball after Ireland was falling out of bounds himself. And I hope we can track down a replay of that, because that was incredible. I don't even know that Ireland thought that's how that was going to end up, and you could see from the body language after that, I think he impressed even himself. Now Ireland struggling to regain possession here. The ball trails out of bounds, and all likelihood will be Plum's ball. And let's take another look here. Ireland trying to scoop that one up. Instead, it'll be the Mustangs with possession once again, with 4.5 minutes till the end of the third quarter. And now we got rain coming through. Both teams have already had a few issues keeping this ball off the turf here at Antamarino Stadium. I can't imagine it's going to be much easier with a little bit of slickness all over the place with the precipitation. Not that it has been a particularly dry couple of days before the games start. And that's coming down pretty well now. And a nice pass inside and an easy shot. And Vincent Barclay finds the back of the net.
Number 22 on that goal.
So the lead is 12. We are now at a modified timekeeping schedule for this game. Gators have the ball, looking for a response here. Down a dozen. Another long pass by Plum, and it ends up working out for them, even though it got past a couple Mustangs initially, but that one corralled at least momentarily, but that ball loose again now. And the Gators have it. Downfield pass, intended target was McGee. Turn back over to the Mustangs now with James Beal. Beal leaves it off for a teammate, and that shot missed everything. Shane Jenkins couldn't get that one on goal. Clock rolls on. 2 minutes till the end of the third here, and boy, that rain is really starting to come down. And you can noticeably see how it is impacting play. Both teams really struggling to play through it right now. Is it just sort of, the sky's just sort of opened up. Quick cut inside. Great recovery defensively by the Gators, particularly number 25, Max Goss. Able to cut off that lane to the net and force Plum to go back to the drawing board here with less than 90 seconds to play. Another pass off the mark, and the Gators will take advantage of that miscue by the Mustangs. And we'll have another crack at it on the offensive end here before we hit triple zeros at the end of the third quarter. Good hustle by Torin Rhea. He scored the last goal for the Gators. McGee has it inside, and a beautiful pass and an even better finish. Torin Rhea to Will McGee to the back of the net. The Gators have their third goal.
Will McGee, number 6.
Another look at that rain coming down. Gators able to get back to this one first after the face-off. Call goes against the Mustangs. The Gators were threatening, but the clock reaches its end point. And so we'll have a quick break for these two teams to regroup, and then we'll be right back into it here with the fourth quarter of action here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Your streaming home for Gateway Gator Sports. Hard to believe we're already in spring after all the fun of the fall, traveling around with the football team, covering boys and girls soccer, Girls volleyball, amongst others. Winter sports came and went. Basketball for boys and girls, wrestling, swimming, amongst others there. And now we got flag football, boys volleyball, boys lacrosse, amongst others, as we've got a slew of broadcasts coming your way. And graduation in June, something for everyone here at Gateway Gator Productions. And what a joy it is to be able to capture these incredible moments from these incredible athletes and students. Graduation always just a wonderful time. Sound like a broken record, but I kind of went quiet for a second because I'm just sort of taking in just how hard this rain is starting to fall. You can see it on your screen, especially looking at those light fixtures at the top left and right of your screen, and there it is, another great shot at it, and it is coming down. You can hear it through the crowd mic that the wind is picked up as well. I mean, it is just a little bit of everything. Not terribly uncommon or unexpected April in Western Pennsylvania, but doesn't mean anyone's going to enjoy it. So the two clubs head back out onto the turf to muddle their way through what has become a torrential downpour here as we transition from the third quarter to the fourth. 12 minutes on the clock. And the Gators still trailing in this one. However, got off the goose egg and were able to put 3 goals on the board in that third quarter. Will McGee bookending the scoring with the first and third goals by the Gators. His second goal of the night was assisted by the man who scored the second goal for the Gators and who has it right there to score his second, Torin Rhea. Right on cue. Couldn't have teed that one up any better if I tried. And Torin Rhea does the actual hard work and finds the back of the net. So, bully for that young man. Second goal to go with Will McGee. The Gators pull back within 10. Clock will continue to wind in the fourth quarter. Once the modified timekeeping begins, it does not end. Even if, in hypothetical, the Gators were to come all the way back and tie the game, Mustangs will do their best to try and make sure that doesn't happen. They've gone to the bench, have a much deeper bench than the Gators. That is certainly one of the Achilles heels for the Gators. Is just not a whole lot of bodies on the bench for this Gators squad. But they have dug in, put their best foot forward. Now have 4 second-half goals against this Mustangs team that has gone to the bench and has slowed things down a bit, and slowed down so much that they'll get called for it, and the Gators will take over here. Penalty flag flies, and it looks like that's also going to be on the Mustangs. And not out of the question to see some more procedural type calls start to go against the Mustangs as they start to put in the younger, more unexperienced players. So it's an offsides call on number 19 for the Plum Mustangs. Guilty culprit there is Otis Wolf, defensive senior. So the upperclassman
Timeout. Gators.
gets called. Gators will wisely use a timeout here with a chance to improve some of those situational aspects of the game. They'll have a chance now, 30 seconds, a man up, and an opportunity to work that part of their game. Try and put another goal on the board here in what has been a nice second half, scoring-wise. Plum still holds the advantage in the second half, 5-4, but after a 9-0 first half in favor of the Mustangs, some appreciable improvement by the Gators here in half number 2. Not the best day to get out and play lacrosse, but these two teams give them a lot of credit for powering through here. Adam Gusky, our camera operator, and in the first half, commentator as well. Certainly grateful for a crew that is able to step in and do a lot of things, and this crew showed that, taking on the task of producing 12 broadcasts at the Peterson Event Center for the WPIAL Basketball Championships for a second year in a row. Well, that's certainly been a source of pride for this crew to be able to do some of those high-level games, and certainly we hope that you're enjoying the production you're watching tonight. I invite you to continue to stay tuned in and connected to us here at GatewayGatorProductions.com. Make sure to bookmark the website, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and keep your eyes peeled for, as we talked about just a few moments ago, a litany of different programming throughout the month, culminating the end of the spring with commencement. Celebrating the seniors here at Gateway High School, a few of them on this lacrosse team. There's a shot by Ray there off the mark, or rather saved. It was a good shot, but an even better save by the netminder. Once again, that's Ziggy Mogg, a sophomore for Plum. He's made some big saves, as has at the other end, number 22 for the Gators, Brian Keener. Mustangs able to get out of that man-down situation without surrendering a goal. Gators come up empty on the man advantage, and we continue on here. A little under 8.5 to play. Only stoppages on the clock we'll see is if there are any sort of timeouts, whether it be an official's timeout or a team timeout. Otherwise, we will roll right along here. Looks like the rain has slowed considerably, much, I'm sure, to the joy of anyone who's not in the press box like we are. So there will be a penalty on the Gators upcoming. We'll see what the official call is here in just a moment. Looks like the official's still sorting this one out. Now looks like we'll get a call. So offsides now on the Gators. And Ryan Cruz, that'll be a 30-second penalty as well. So now it's the Mustangs who go up a man, and their last couple opportunities were taken advantage of, and rather quickly. Both times scoring within 16 seconds. And this time, no different.
Oh, Mustangs.
Back of the net this time found by number 5, James Beal. As he's able to get that one past Keener. And again, just a couple quick passes and a shot. And the Mustangs Their 15th goal of the evening, build that lead back to 11. Back to the face-off dot we go. 6 minutes to play here at Antamarino Stadium. Just saw we'll have some Gators lacrosse action later this month. And I'll be on the call for the game on the 28th. Looking forward to that. That'll be a doubleheader that night with some girls flag football as well. So certainly if you're a Gators fan or a fan of high school athletics, encourage you to tune in to what'll be a fun night of Gators athletics. As that shot hits the post, you can hear that one from up here. Ball still loose. Still trying to get that one up off the turf is Goss. Coming over to help for the moment with Saeed Ibrahim. Now we got a 1-too-many call, too many men. So there's some confusion down on the field. It appears the Gators have too many men on. So after a little confusion, we resume play with 4 minutes left in regulation and a shot that is well off the mark. Looking for another one there. After scoring just a moment ago, James Beal. But he can't find the twine that time. Another shot. This one blocked. Gators able to get in front of that one before it even got to Keener in goal. Now a long pass downfield, just a clearing attempt for the most part, for all intents and purposes. Mustangs likely should have let that one just sort of trail out of bounds. Instead, and I'll give it back to the Gators with 3.5 to play. And Will McGee able to get that one after one hop off of the turf. They'll send it back to Ireland, and the Gators try to go to work here. That pass taken care of by Asher Austin. McGee trying to go to the middle of the field there for Ray. Ray able to regroup. Now he fires, and that one's handled. Another good save by the Mustangs. Gators trying to apply a little pressure, but the Mustangs will get it back onto the offensive side of the field. Some quick tic-tac-toe passing. Here, there, everywhere. Mustangs trying to keep the Gators on their heels here, even late in this one. Just 2 minutes to play. Penalty flag is out. This will likely be against the Gators. The Mustangs likely to have one more chance with a man advantage before we hit the end of this one. We'll see. So slashing is the call against the Gators. Reed Davis, the senior, throws the gloves off in disgust. Been that kind of day for the Gators. And Davis just going to Gonna think about it. Mustangs looking for one more. Up 11. There it is.
Goal, Mustangs.
Another goal for number
1
13,
minute left in the game.
Jack
1 minute.
Matcher. Also scored in the third quarter. By the time we get set here and have the face-off, we won't have too many ticks left in this one. 39 seconds and counting. So Gators will come up on the short end of this one to crosstown rivals Plum. Mustangs will get the win. Make sure to tune in on the 28th of April. We have extended lacrosse coverage amongst other games throughout the month here on Gateway Gator Productions. There's a long arching pass. We'll put this one to bed as the Mustangs just hold on to it and allow that clock to hit triple zeros. So the final score in this one, Plum 16, Gateway 4, all 4 goals coming in the second half of the game. After a 9-0 first half, the Gators able to dig their heels in and put some goals on the board. 2 goals apiece for Torin Rhea as well as Will McGee. So that will do it for our production tonight here on Gateway Gator Productions for our entire talented crew, led by Adam Gusky and Lee Schaefer III. For Lee Schaefer Jr. and myself, Vince Russo, this has been a Gateway Gator Productions show, and we're so glad that you tuned in, and we hope that you stay dry and you stay safe and you have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much.